Good evening. Welcome to the January 10th, 2023 meeting of the Manchester Town Council, first meeting of the new calendar year. We'll begin with Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Wandering off. All right, thank you. Begin with actually before we begin, as everyone here knows, last month's meeting, December meeting, we nominated and this group confirmed a new town administrator. Alex Pacelli unfortunately couldn't be here today, but he's on the job. I know this is the longest retirement party in the history of retirement parties, but with today being Mr. Steve Miller's final official meeting in this capacity and is handing the torch over, I wanted to just take a minute up front here and recognize Steve, thank him again for all your efforts in the town, everything you've done in every position here, the way you've mentored probably everybody on this group and me and countless town employees over the years. So the benefit to the town that you brought in the last 4 decades is really can't be measured. So thank you. Make sure that I recognize that and thank you personally.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. First official piece of business is approval of December 13th, 2022 minutes. You should have a copy. Had a chance to review any additions or corrections to the minutes. Hearing none, we have a motion to approve the minutes as submitted.
I'll make a motion we approve the minutes as submitted.
I'll second it.
Motion second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right. Receipt of the November 2022 Treasurer's Report. Any additions, corrections, concerns with the November Treasurer's Report?
All right. I'll make a motion we receive the November 2022 Treasurer's Report.
I'll second it.
Motion second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right. And then you have the December 2022 check register. The Treasurer's Report likely to follow next month. Any issues, concerns? If not, we have a motion to receive the December check register.
I'll make a motion we receive the December 2022 check register.
I'll second it.
Motion second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right. Mayor's report. We had somebody else walk in, former Mayor Chris DeMario. You just missed the introductions. We just recognized Steve, so I think you were here to witness the end of an era, I assume. So if you have anything to say here in a bit, we'll invite you up and impart some wisdom. A couple of housekeeping items here. Christmas tree pickup. There'll be 2 of them again this year, January 11th and January 18th. Please have those down. No tinsel, no ornaments, nothing like that, in a manner that's easy for us to efficiently get those picked up and moved along. A couple of holidays here coming up. The office will be closed on January 16th for MLK. Actually, just one holiday here in January. Water bills are due January 30th. This is one of those 2 water bill due date months where it's the 30th and not the actual last day of the month. So please take note and get those in. Again, a reminder, every winter we haven't had significant snow issues yet, but likely to have some coming up in the next month or so. And while we allow, or we're permissive sometimes of people keeping cars for short periods of time, if the snow emergency plan goes into effect, those have to be moved off the street so that we can, again, efficiently get the streets cleaned up. That's all I have, and turn it over to Mr. Steve Miller for his final town administrator report.
As the mayor mentioned, good evening, Mayor and Council and members of the community. As Mayor Warner mentioned, Alex is on a pre-planned vacation, and he asked me to do the meeting tonight, which it's a pleasure. It's my last meeting. As the mayor said, it's been a good ride, but everything good comes to an end. So we'll go ahead and get started with the December 2022 administrative report. Under pending items, under the federal relief funding, there's been no change on that. The ENR upgrade meeting is scheduled with MDE this Friday, January 13th, to discuss the project. Under code enforcement and zoning, you received the monthly code enforcement update. Under the Lippy Old Town property, town staff met with county staff on January 4th in regards to the traffic study. Under miscellaneous items, pre-construction meeting is scheduled for January 13th, this Friday, again, in regards to the water main replacement project, in regards to Grafton Street, New Street, High Street, and so on. Also, Kelly has put together a tentative budget work session schedule for everyone's review. I think she passed that out tonight. The transition with Alex is going very well. My last physical day will be next Tuesday. Again, it's been a pleasure, but all good things must come to an end. So, any questions for me? Very good.
Any questions? Rodney, I will not skip over you this morning.
Okay, thank you. Okay, good evening, Mayor and Council. Please see the water and wastewater data report for December 2022. And I also would like to congratulate Steve Miller on a well-deserved retirement, and I'd like to personally thank you, Steve, for everything you've taught me. I only wish I had more time. Congratulations and welcome to Alex Perricone in his new position. He seems to be fitting in very well, as Steve mentioned. Next, our staff has been mapping out the next 5 years with a capital improvement plan in preparation for our upcoming budget process. The Manchester water line replacement project materials have been delivered, and right now they're kept at the Christmas Tree Park dump site. And we expect equipment mobilization expected late January. And as Steve mentioned, we have a pre-con meeting this Friday, January 13th. The 2008 Chevy pickup truck replacement update. Currently, we're exploring different options to discuss at our upcoming budget workshops. The wastewater treatment plant ENR upgrade. The design costs and scope has been received as of December 23rd and currently is under Town of Manchester review. The inflow and infiltration investigation repairs, nothing new to report on this. Parks and maintenance, the stormwater management inlet and piping repairs for this fiscal year is at 100% complete as of yesterday, and this was Stainballs Incorporated. The 2003 dump truck sale update, it's currently being advertised on the public surplus auction website, and the bids are due January 30th. The leaf pickup program ended December 5th. And snow and ice events, we had one ice event December 15th, 2022. And that's all I have. No action items, and I'll entertain any questions that you have.
Questions for the Director of Public Works? It's gonna be the quickest meeting of all time. All right, turn it over to Chief of Police.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. So for the month of December, we handled 196 calls for service, a little bit of a reduction in comparison to the last couple of months. 18 of which were for calls outside of town, assisting the sheriff's office in Hampstead and their areas. We only investigated one Part 1 crime that involved a theft, which was, turns out it was family related. We did get an arrest warrant, and that's pretty much clear pending the arrest. So we ended the calendar year with only 10 Part 1 crimes, 25 crimes in total, which gave us a, this mic is a pain. Sorry. There we go. All right.
I'm sorry.
Done? You got this? We done?
I'm sorry.
All right. So we ended the year with 10 Part 1 crimes and 25 crimes in total, having a 47% decrease compared to last year. So that's a huge decrease. When you look at 2013, working its way up, it's an 83% decrease. So we're definitely, the town's definitely heading in the right direction. The best part about it is, we only had to criminally charge 33 persons, and 4 of them were juveniles. So when you're looking in comparison, that's one of our lowest arrest numbers in 10 years. And I don't count like the traffic stats, because there are certain charges, you write the citation, I guess you could consider it an arrest, but you're not physically arresting them. So with the traffic citations, we had 55 traffic-related serious offenses where they were charged. We ended the year issuing 3,526 citations and warnings. The majority of them, a good 40%, were warnings. We're trying not to ticket our way out of an issue. We hope that we don't get too many recidivists. We're trying to, we just hit Crossroads hard. That was all over Facebook. Whispering Valley. We had some offenses back there. A lot of them are community members, a lot of them aren't. It kind of goes back and forth because we still get that unofficial bypass, especially during school season. 30 gets backed up, everybody wants to cut through the neighborhoods, and there's no respect, they just fly through the neighborhoods. Over the last month, they got hit pretty hard up in those areas. Countywide, the overdose numbers, we have 11% decrease for the total numbers. We also had another 11% decrease in the fatalities. 11% doesn't sound a lot, but at least it's a decrease. We did have an uptick over the last month. There's a couple factors there. Holiday seasons are normally tough on some people, and then they gravitate towards narcotics and alcohol, and it goes in the wrong direction. I think it's going to level out because overall, throughout the county, we are getting less overdose calls. Manchester, we ended the year with 8. Hampstead ended the year with 8. Sykesville had 1. Tawnytown had 20. Mount Airy had 5. Westminster had 123. New Windsor had 5. Union Bridge had 0. Overall, those numbers are good. So we just got to keep them going down. But the best part is right now, Manchester by far has the lowest crime numbers in the county, minus Union Bridge. So I think we're doing pretty good. And it's teamwork. Steve, you played a big part in that. There's a lot of factors that come involved. You got to have community support. You got to hit the things that I still believe there's a broken window theory. You let things go, it gets worse. We teamed up, you and I partnered up for 10 years now.
Yep.
It's been a rough road with you, man.
I know. Feelings the same.
No, we got a good partnership, and I'm gonna miss you, brother. But that's about it. If anybody's got any questions for me, I'm open.
Any questions for the chief? No. Another outstanding year. Please pass our congratulations on to the entire department. I encourage everybody, I see Sergeant Ruck back here. Our appreciation here for everybody that takes one piece or plays one small role in the town. That the police department over the past decade, and really the whole team of leadership we've had here over the past decade has been top notch, and I think the results speak for that.
Appreciate that. Guys are doing a good job.
Yeah, agreed. All right.
It didn't show up.
Yeah, I don't see. So,
Just pass that.
if anybody's following along with the agenda, it was a last-minute ad for an Eagle Scout project over at Pine Valley Park. We wanted to have a presentation here for the council to take a look at the project. So hopefully we can get that on the agenda next month if that's going to move forward. So I don't see them here, so we'll skip over that. Questions and comments from the community? If anybody that's here like to say anything? Okay. Go to committee reports. Councilman Cuneo.
I was not able to attend the last month's meeting, and it was a small, short Zoom meeting, so nothing to report.
Okay. Councilwoman Miller.
Nothing to report at this time?
Okay. Councilman Pacelli.
Nothing to report at this time.
Becoming a common theme. Councilwoman Howe.
I have something to report. I
Oh,
attended the Parks meeting last night. Since it was the first meeting of the new year, it was more of an organizational meeting. The only activity we have scheduled is February the 12th, that's a Sunday, from 1 to 3. And it's a natural crafts for Valentine's Day, like a little workshop. If anyone's interested, you can sign up online. That's it.
Okay. Councilman Richardson was not able to be here tonight. Councilwoman Howe and I, right as the meeting was starting, were having a quick conversation about the youth representative position. Now that COVID is over, maybe we can put our heads together and see if we can't find somebody to fill that. We've had some good ones in the past and some entertaining ones in the past. I think it's a good program, really both ways. So that'd be a nice position to fill again. It's really been empty since COVID. It is budget season, or budget season's kicking off. The first scheduled meeting, I'll work with the staff and with Alex. I have a draft of like what would be our typical days and the things that we usually handle. We can adjust this a little bit as necessary. I'll get this out to you guys. The first one, as you see on the agenda here, is not next Wednesday, Wednesday the 25th at 7 p.m. We've, about 50% of the time over in recent years, have canceled that one, but instead use it as a date for the council members to organize their priorities, things that they'd like to see, and then we can start to work together in subsequent meetings to kind of get like the wants versus needs versus how much things cost and the cost benefit to the town. If there's utility in having it, we certainly can have that meeting. So I'd say right now, let's pencil it in on our calendars if you're free. But if we can have, if everybody would like to say, I'll make this up because I know, piece of playground equipment out here, for this. If we can get those in by a week early, so preceding Wednesday, and that way we can circulate those. If you don't have anything, or you just have a overall area of focus, but not necessarily an item, I think that's fine too, but that way we can determine if we should get together or if we're still gathering more information. Next council meeting scheduled, this is a typo, right?
Oops.
It's not January 10th, that's today.
Oh.
What's the second Tuesday in February?
14th, isn't it? I think it is.
Yeah,
Sorry
So-
about that.
it'll be here Tuesday the 14th.
Mayor, do you have Chris' oath?
I can't hear you.
Chris Demario's oath, I think.
I didn't pick up on that's why you're here. Well, we can do this afterward. It doesn't have to be in a live session, does it? Okay, that way we can talk.
Can I say something, though, before you
You
end?
absolutely.
I just want to say, Steve, I've learned so much from you, working with you and alongside you for 30 years, and I can't thank you enough for all the guidance that support that you've given me during that time. Your commitment to the residents is second to none. The only thing that comes close to that is your sense of humor. It's a great gift to be able to make people laugh, even if it's at my expense. I still love you. I want to congratulate you on your retirement. It's been a wonderful journey with you. And here's to the holidays, all 365 of them.
Yeah.
Ellie Jones.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Very well said. Anybody have anything else for this group? Nothing. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion, we adjourn.
I'll second the motion.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, good night.